Today, we're going to learn how to fly! Okay, we're not actually going to learn how to fly, but we are going to learn how things fly. And we're going to look at some pretty amazing flyers. Imagine if you were a bird. What kind of bird would you be? Would you be a high flyer like an eagle? Or a water lover like a hooded merganser? I think I'd be a hummingbird, because they're small, they're fast, and I think that they're the ballet dancers of birds. So while you're thinking about what kind of bird you might be, here are some fantastic facts of some fabulous flyers of the avian world. Like I said, I think I'd be a hummingbird because they're fast. In fact, the fastest flapper is the Amos's woodstar hummingbird, who beats his wings 80 times per second. If you could clap your hands that fast, you would beat the hand clapping world record 5 times over. The highest flyer of all birds is the Ruppel's griffon vulture. It was seen as high as 37,100 feet. That's as high as a jetliner. The fastest flyer award goes to the peregrine falcon. It can dive up to 242 miles per hour. That's faster than the Japanese bullet train. The beautiful bird with the longest feathers is the Anagadori chicken. Their feathers just keep growing and growing and growing, sometimes up to 27 feet. The bird with the longest migration is the Arctic tern. Every year it flies a winding route of 56,000 miles from the Netherlands to Antarctica. And finally, the smelliest bird, the hoatzin. It's an Amazonian bird that eats mostly leaves. The reason why it's so smelly is that it can't digest the leaves. So instead, it ferments them in its stomach. And this causes it to smell, well, like ripe cow manure. These are just a few of the amazing and interesting birds that you can study in the world of ornithology. Ornithology, the study of birds. Now, birds aren't the only things that fly. But whatever you see the next time you look up into the sky,
look, up in the sky, it's a bird.
It's a plane.
It's Superman. Yes, it's Superman.
Whatever it is, you can know that it's using the 4 fundamentals of flight. There's thrust, lift, drag, and gravity. To illustrate all these aspects of flying, we built a bird.
All right, we are going to build a bird. A bird that we can operate from the inside.
No, not that kind of bird. We built this. Say hi, Fred. So as you can see, when I turn the handle, it makes the gears turn, which then makes the wings go up and down. And that, as you know, creates thrust for the bird to fly. our mechanical bird isn't that different from the flying machine that Leonardo da Vinci designed.
How do you take off? Oh, you just pull down that lever. This one?
Oh boy.
One of Da Vinci's most famous inventions, the flying machine, also known as the ornithopter. It displays his powers of observation and imagination, as well as his enthusiasm for the potential of flight. The design for this invention is clearly inspired by the flight of winged animals, which Da Vinci hoped to replicate. In fact, in his notes, he mentions bats, kites, and birds as sources of inspiration. Leonardo da Vinci wasn't the only one fascinated with flight. In ancient Japan, they made paper cranes. In fact, the legend is that if you make 1,000 paper cranes, you get one wish.
3 wishes to be exact. An ixnay on the wishing for more wishes. That's it. 3. 1, 2, 3. No substitutions, exchanges, or refund.
No, only one wish per 1,000 cranes. In fact, as an added bonus, we're going to show you how to make a paper crane at the end of this video. So, while you're making your paper cranes, you can think about how God uses birds in the Bible. But those who hope in the Lord will renew their strength. They will soar on wings like eagles. They will run and not grow weary. They will walk and not be faint. Or Luke 12:24. Consider the ravens. They do not sow or reap. They have no storeroom or barn, yet God feeds them. And how much more valuable you are than the birds. Or one of my favorites, Matthew 10:29. Are not 2 sparrows sold for a penny? Yet not one of them will fall to the ground outside your Father's care. So get out there and do some bird watching. And when you see birds flapping, bouncing, or soaring, remember, as much as God loves the birds He created, He loves you and me even more.